Hi there, and thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time here, I am Imogen and I'm here to teach you about all things witchy and ritual and manifesting. So today I'm going to be talking about new moon rituals. Now, the new moon is when we like to manifest things. So we put into place those intentions and those goals that we want to achieve. And the reason we do this at the new moon is because as the moon is waxing, it is growing, and then with it our intentions grow as well. So I'm going to take you through my very own new moon ritual. So the first thing we're going to do is decide on what we want to manifest. So that might sound like an easy job. Sometimes it's not so easy because there might be many things that you want to manifest, or it might be that you can't decide what's the most important right now. You don't want to focus on too many things because then it becomes overwhelming, and then the belief that you need that it can happen can just disappear. So I like to focus on 1, 2 or 3 things. Sometimes that thing could just be a feeling, so security, abundance, creativity. Those things aren't specific goals to have. You know, it's not like saying I want £1,000. It's something that's more just about how you feel. So there's that option. Of course, you can manifest exactly what you want. So you can say, I want a new car. I'm not saying that these things are going to happen before the next new moon. You have to give it time, but certainly this manifestation ritual is going to get your energy in the right place, and therefore you're beginning the journey to getting what you want. So if it's something physical, new car, new home, certain amount of money, those things will come to you at some point. For me, I will say that I have manifested millions of things over the years I've been doing this practice. Sometimes you forget about them, and then you'll look back and you'll think, oh yeah, I did. That was one of my manifestations. That's something that I really wanted at that point. Now I've got it. So for my manifestation ritual today, I'm manifesting certain feelings of, there's 3 things: security, abundance, and finally better health. So I can then go into detail about what these mean to me. So to feel more secure, what do I need? To feel healthier, what do I need? To feel more abundant, what do I need? And then I will go into these things. And I'm going to do that in a journal. So I'm going to start with that. Let's get that done now. So every month I use the same journal so that I can go back through and see what I wanted to achieve and whether it has happened or not. So I am now looking back at what I wanted to manifest in November. I didn't do December because I was poorly. So this is 2 months ago. So I can definitely say the majority of those are already in place. Most of them quite vague, not specific goals, like something like the growth of something, a feeling, something that I wanted to enjoy or be present for. So yes, the majority of that, there's just a couple of things that they didn't happen, but they will. And if I want to, I can put them back in this month, or I can just leave it and know that they will come to me eventually when the time is right. Right, so now that I have written down my intentions and put points of more specific how that could work for me. So for example, under feeling healthier, I've put working out every day and being more conscious of my nutrition. So again, it's not that specific, but it just gives me things to work on. So now that that's done, the next thing, we are going to create our altar. And if you saw my last video, the full moon ritual, you know that I like to create an altar as a focal point and as an energetic space to help manifest our desires. So if you still have your full moon altar up, you can clear that away and put it in the same place, absolutely. Give it a really good cleanse with incense or sound. And then we're going to put various little bits on the altar that are going to help focus our intention and change our energy towards manifesting our goals. Okay, here is the beginnings of my altar. So, as you can see, I have flowers. I love having flowers around the house at any point, but for an altar, they just have such a grounding energy, and they create beauty too, which is really important. I also have a candle, which I will light shortly, and I have a bowl of fruit. And the reason I have a bowl of fruit, that is such a symbol of abundance for me. Any kind of food, I always think, is a symbol of abundance. If the cupboards are full, if the fruit bowls are bursting at the seams and you know there's fruit just going everywhere, then that to me is a sign that things are good, that health is good, money is good, and that home is just a joyful and fruitful place to be, so to speak. So I'm just going to add some other bits into this space now. So I have some crystals. These represent what it is that I am looking for. I have selenite, which represents the moon. I have amber, which is to do with the sacral chakra, which is to do with your security and your abundance. And then I have an apatite, which is to do with it's very grounding, but it's also great for knowledge and health. And then I have a clear quartz point, which will amplify all of those intentions. And I have this beautiful big shell, which is my water representation. So if you saw my last video, you will know that we try and represent the 5 different elements in our altar. So we have earth, crystals, flowers, food, we have air, I'm just coming to that now, incense, so I'm going to pop that there, and water, the shell, or you can put water on. I don't, because my cats will drink it. Fire, which is the candle. So we've done earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, which today for me is going to be represented by some tarot cards. So these tarot cards I've just pulled out of my deck, they represent what it is that I want to manifest. So I've just picked some here. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the World, and the Ace of Cups. So make of that what you will. So I'm going to pop those on my altar as well. Okay, it's looking good. I'm happy with this. And the last thing I'm going to put on is the little book which I wrote my intentions in. I'm going to pop that there. So I will leave this up for the 2 weeks until the full moon. the next thing is probably the most important thing. Anyone who knows anything about manifestation knows that the key element, the most important thing, the absolute cannot do without thing is gratitude. So we express gratitude for what we have. Even if you don't feel like it's enough, it's important that you express gratitude, because you can't get more unless you really appreciate what you have. So if you're struggling, if you're really struggling, trust me, I know I've been there, you still have things to be grateful for. If you have a roof over your head, if you have food that day, if you have a warm place to sleep, if you have enough money to pay one bill, even if it's just one, be grateful that that bill is paid. And then as you go through time, more and more will be available to you. And I speak from experience in these matters, so I have been really in the place of struggle, I have. And that was when I started working on manifesting. And so I know that it can work. So as far as gratitude goes, I find it's best to have a daily practice. You could do it once a month when you do your new moon ritual, but I think it's best to do it every day. Living with gratitude is not only great for manifesting, but it's an amazing way to live. It gives your life joy and meaning and peace in a way that you can't have without gratitude. So every day you could, if you have a gratitude journal, you can write 5-10 things that you're grateful for. What I do every day is I send a message to my very dear friend Kim, and we have voice notes that go back and forth, which include things that we're grateful for. Also, what I do throughout the day is I constantly express gratitude for the people that I love, for the home I have, for my pets, for the food that I have, for the money I have. I constantly am saying thank you. Thank you to those around me. Thank you to people I come across in the street if they do something for me, or in a shop, or anybody that you come across. Say thank you to them for whatever it is, even if they pick up something you dropped. That action of being grateful for the receiving will then allow more receiving. But what you can do on your new moon is write a big gratitude list. I love to just write down everything I'm grateful for all in one go, huge great big list. And when you do that, it's just, you can't not feel amazing after you've done that. So give that a go. Another thing that we like to do is to feel good. Gratitude puts you in a place of feeling good. So we're already making a start there. But according to the teachings of Abraham Hicks, if you don't know Abraham Hicks, then look it up and deep dive into that. There's a lot of audios you can listen to and things like that, which really adjust your energy and adjust your mindset. But according to the teachings of Abraham Hicks, the most important thing you can do to improve your life and to manifest is to feel good. And you can treat feeling good as your job. It's the most important thing you can do. So what can you do to feel good? First of all, expressing gratitude makes you feel good. Another thing you can do is look after yourself. Do the things you know will make you feel good. So for me, I like to get moving every day, and I like to spend time with people that make me happy. I like to make my home nice. I love to travel. Whatever it is that makes you feel good, make time and space for it. Even if time feels like something that you don't have, you could find maybe 5-10 minutes to do something that makes you feel good, even if it's like having a bath, a luxurious bath, even making it as luxurious as you can, or having a meal that really feeds your soul, that makes you feel good. So yeah, I'm sure you can find some way to feel good every day. And when you do that, you are putting yourself in alignment for better things. Again, it's like the gratitude principle. but with feeling good. So you feel good, more good comes to you. So this episode has been very talky, so if that's good or bad, let me know. I really enjoyed making it, and I really enjoyed sharing my ritual with you, and I would love to hear about what you're going to manifest. The more you speak about it, the more you're confident about it, the more likely it is to come to you. So I would love for you to send me a comment and just let me know what it is you're manifesting this month. And thank you so much. I would love it also if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be sharing more rituals and things with you throughout the year. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell ebooks with all the details in of my rituals. I have a full moon and a new moon ritual ebook on the shop, and I will link that in the description. So have a wonderful new moon, and I will speak to you soon. Mwah! Bye.